Doubt is something every Christian faces at some point in their journey. It can creep in quietly during times of hardship or arrive suddenly in the face of challenging questions. But it's important to remember, doubt is not the enemy of faith. Instead, it can be an opportunity for growth, deepening understanding, and drawing closer to God. First, recognize that doubt is a normal part of the Christian experience. Even in the Bible, some of the greatest heroes of faith wrestled with uncertainty. Think of Thomas, who questioned the resurrection until he saw Christ for himself, or even John the Baptist, who sent messengers to Jesus to ask, "Are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else?" These stories remind us that faith and doubt often travel together. Having questions doesn't mean your faith is weak or that you're failing as a Christian. Instead, it can be a sign that your faith is alive and growing. The next step is to bring your doubts to God honestly. Sometimes, Christians feel pressure to hide their uncertainties, fearing judgment from others or believing that God will be disappointed. Yet God invites us to come as we are with all our questions and fears. In the Psalms, David pours out his heart, asking tough questions and expressing deep emotions. God doesn't shy away from our doubts, He welcomes them. Praying honestly, "Lord, I believe, help my unbelief," opens the door for God to meet us right where we are. Another important aspect is seeking understanding through Scripture. The Bible is filled with stories of people who encountered doubt, and it offers wisdom and encouragement for those moments. Spend time reading and meditating on passages that speak to God's faithfulness, His promises, and His unchanging character. Sometimes, doubts arise because we misunderstand something about God or our faith. Studying the Bible can help clarify misconceptions and strengthen our trust. It's also essential to engage with community. Christianity was never meant to be lived in isolation. When doubts arise, share them with trusted friends, mentors, or members of your church. Often, others have faced similar questions and can offer insight, support, and encouragement. Honest conversations can dissolve shame and remind you that you're not alone. Together, you can pray, search for answers, and grow stronger. Don't be afraid to seek answers to your questions. Sometimes, doubts are intellectual, about history, science, or theology. God does not ask us to leave our minds at the door. Explore resources, read books, listen to talks, or speak with knowledgeable believers who can help address your concerns. Remember, seeking truth is a sign of respect for God, who is Himself the source of all truth. Patience is key. Doubts are rarely resolved overnight. Give yourself grace in this process. Faith is a journey, not